Hey, wanting this to be a speed test comparison here between the 2022 Amazon Fire 7-inch display here, non-HD, versus the 2022 Samsung Tab S6 Lite, which is a 10.4-inch, of course, HD display. Here in the US, $350 versus only $60. 7 inches versus 10.4. Samsung versus Amazon. Budget versus, I guess, intermediate. Wouldn't really call this necessarily premium, but mid. So let's start out here. We're going to use Silk. We're going to use Chrome. Silk, Chrome, that's what these both come with when you get them out of the box. And actually, I do like both web browsers. Starting out here, going to Target.com. We are on my home Wi-Fi. Both have been to these couple of websites we're going to go to. These are, of course, easier websites for tablets to load in. Come on. Now with this guy, it does have a better processor than, of course, the previous generation. If I remember correctly off the top of my head, it actually has the processor that was in the previous generation, HD8, HD8 Plus, which is pretty nice. But of course, it is going to be slower than the much more expensive Samsung is here, as we can see. And since we're on here, hopefully you guys can tell in this video, the colors on the Samsung are way more vibrant and more poppy. The whites are more white. Over here, it doesn't look as clear either. Like this just looks a lot more clear. Again, this is HD, this is not. The colors just don't look quite as good. They still look good, don't get me wrong. They still look good, especially for a $60 device. But the whites are not as white. They're more of a yellowy, orangish hue to them. And the colors just are not as popping. Would you notice this if it was not next to another device? You might notice the yellowness, but the color poppiness, maybe not. But you would probably notice the yellow hue to it. Go ahead and we'll hit this. And of course, the Samsung is going to be a little bit faster. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't actually do anything. Alright, and of course, what's on this display is going to be bigger. But it's weird, you can't actually zoom in on them. But yeah, so this is being a much bigger display. Everything is a little bit bigger. Alright. We don't have anything else open. Next, let's go into the Google Play Store. Yes, you can download Google Play Store on Amazon Fire devices. And real fast, I'm sorry about any fingerprints. It's super hard to keep these things clean. Anyway, you can download Google Play Store on both devices. Well, this comes with it on Amazon devices. Very easy to do. I highly recommend doing. It takes about 5-10 minutes. It works, I would say, for 90% of people. For some reason, it just doesn't work for specific people's devices. I don't know why. I've actually had 1 or 2 devices in the past that wouldn't actually download on myself. For some reason, it just doesn't work on every single Amazon Fire device. Anyway, with that done, both are very fast. Let's go into Roblox here. Again, if you're talking about gaming, the Samsung is going to win. Talking about Roblox specifically here, this will be able to do pretty much any game on Roblox in max graphics. This, you should be able to do most games, but in like lowest graphics setting. So again, max graphics, probably lowest graphics. Pretty much any game you want in Roblox, you may not be able to play every single game, such as Royal High. It is a more graphically intensive game in the Roblox world. Alright, let's get on out of that. We do still have 3 things open on both devices. Next, we'll go into everyone's favorite app and website. Of course, that is YouTube. There we go. And of course, you have to remember too throughout this video, this is only a $60 device. It's not bad at all. It's not expensive whatsoever. And we'll go to your videos, or my videos. There we go. Then since we're on YouTube, let's go ahead and do a royalty-free speaker test. So for how small this device is, and being only has one speaker right there, it's actually not bad. Like, it's actually rather surprising. So let's start out here with the Amazon, again, royalty-free, about almost 20-second mark of this video. So of course the Samsung sounds much better, it has dual speakers compared to the one, but again, for a $60 device, a 7-inch device, one speaker actually isn't, I don't think it's bad. I was expecting worse. There's definitely worse options out there in tablets, especially in the size and price. This actually sounds pretty decent. This of course is by far better. It's way bigger for one, which usually means that it's going to have better speakers, going to have better sound, dual speakers. This also has Dolby, which is awesome. It has Dolby. Yeah, but you guys, you let me know what you think. But really, for $60, this is not a bad device, I don't think. Alright, then let us go back and we'll see how they do with this. So that is going to have some issues keeping multiple apps open. I did a pretty quick reload there, as you've seen. Let's go back into here. But it's going to have some issues keeping things open. It doesn't have much RAM whatsoever. So again, I mean, it's going to pretty much reset everything. Now if you have maybe like Roblox didn't actually reset, which is interesting. If you have like, I don't know, Silk open and maybe like YouTube open, you might be okay. But for the most part, it's going to reset on you most of the time. Again, $60 device. So y'all let me know what you think. I think both devices are good for what they are. Of course, if you can have one, of course the Samsung is going to be better. And yeah, let me know what you think though. But again, for $60, I think it's really good. $350, again, I think it's really good. Let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.